Hello, today our group made of Rocio Mendoza, Brian Zúñiga, and my person, Begoña Cian, will share with you what we have been able to learn during these months about the institutional methods and the different educational strategies. First, we want to share or explain what is an institutional method. So the institutional method consists of principles and methods used by teachers to enhance and related training to learners. It is defined by the process that you use to structure people on a particular topic. Institutional methods are kind of institutional ways or activities used to guide the facilitation of learning in each phase of the institutional process. Also, each institutional method has its use. The purpose of the institutional method is to help students become independent strategic learners.
The four types of institutional methods are information processing is an approach to cognitive development studies that aims to explain how information is encoded into memory. It is based on the idea that humans do not merely respond to a stimuli from the environment. Instead, human processes the information they receive. Behavioral, this is an approach to psychology that focuses on how one's environment and how external stimuli affect a person's mental state and development, and how these factors specifically train a person for the behavior they will be exhibiting later on. Social interaction approach. The social interaction approach or interactionist approach is a theory of language development that combines areas from sociology and biology to explain how language is developed. This theory posits that language emerged from and is dependent upon social interaction. The social interaction approach asserts that our language is developed out of a desire to communicate within our environment. Then that environment will dramatically determine how quickly and effectively we learn to communicate.
Educational methodology. Educational methodology refers to the peculiar way of implementing function and activities oriented to the attainment of educational objectives. For example, the flipped class, that is a pedagogical approach in which the traditional elements of the lesson shall be the teacher are reserved the primary educational material are studied by the student at home and then worked on in the classroom. Three advantages of this methodology are is it allows teachers to devote more time and attention to diversity, create a collaborative learning environment in the classroom, and finally involves families from the beginning of the learning process. Uh, Project-based learning, PBL, allows the students to acquire key knowledge and skills through the development of projects that respond to real-life problems. For example, some project-based learning that are very common in class are the infographic and the mind maps.
Design thinking or DT approach. Apply same from the industrial designers and their unique method to solve problems and satisfy the needs of their clients. Applied to education, this model makes possible to identify with greater accuracy the individual problem of each student and generate in their educational experience the creations and innovations toward the satisfaction of others, which this become a symbiotic. An example of design thinking is looking for a need in the eye of students and having them look for solutions. For example, we could ask, how may we use empty lots in our neighborhood? What do our residents need? How can we make this eyesores useful space and cool place to be? Who knows if that encourage renewed generation, it may even be a solution for the owners as well. This was the presentation of our group. Thank you for listening and thank you for your time.